Fight for the T20 World Cup, 20th final cup. A super over in place here at the TU International Cricket Ground. Don't go away. You'll witness a nail-biting finish here at the TU International Cricket Ground. The final of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup Asia Qualifier Finals. What a game.
Well, stunning scenes, almost a mix of elation and shock, and some fans didn't know whether to celebrate or be distraught. Looks like it's going to be Aki Bilias. That's no surprise. Is it Kashyap Prajapati who may join him? And super over is right. Well done to the team. We've got that graphic together. We'll keep you posted on every ball of this. We don't know who's going to bowl it yet. It looks very heavily like it's going to be Aki Bilias and maybe Kashyap Prajapati to be the first two batters, and it could be Zishan Maqsood behind. Or is that? It's actually not going to be Prajapati, is it? I think they're going to go rather remarkably with, I think it could be Mehran Khan. We're going to get this checked here. Might not be. It might actually be Naseem Kushi. It is Naseem Kushi, the big hitter that he's known as. He was dismissed by that Lamachani googly. And it's not going to be Lamachani to bowl it again. I think they're going to go with Bahara.
Yeah, actually, we expected that Avinash Bora, with his death over specialization that he's got, the Yorkers that he bowls, the slower cutters that he bowls, the slower bouncer that he bowls. It's 6 balls. Can you restrict Oman to under 10? Can Oman get to a flyer, get 15 or 16 off the over?
Well, it doesn't get any more dramatic than this. It has been the most brilliant game of cricket. It appears to us as though it will be Zishan Maqsood in next. A reminder, if you lose 2 wickets in the super over, that's it. Whatever you've got at that point will do it. And we do have the ability, a final reminder, for multiple super overs. The T20I playing conditions have changed. I believe this is Nepal's first ever T20I super over. And it's going to be Aki Bilias on strike. At the non-strikers end, it's going to be Naseem Kushi. He's known to hit a big ball. The field is set, long on and deep mid-wicket on the rope on the leg side, and then on the off side we've got long off, sort of deep, almost a deep backward point and a deep third in place. So I think the intent is going to be from Bahara to bowl the wide block hole Yorkers.
Yes, again we can see Aki Bilias with the sunglasses on. He came to bat earlier with the sunglasses.
Exactly where he nails, and nail it he does. Singles are good results here in the super over, and that gets a loud ovation. How many balls has Rohit Paudel fielded today?
I lost count, Lenny, I lost count.
Oh, this is quite brilliant. It really is. Paudel's been involved in everything. Naseem Kushi will like this little bit of pace from Bahara. His favourite zone is long on, and particularly cow corner. There are 2 men out there, but the boundary won't be big enough if he gets it. Full toss, get it he does, and a punch of the sky from Aki Bilias. Is it going to be a no ball too is the question? No. Square leg umpire says he thinks it was dipping. I think this is a good matchup for Oman. Naseem murders medium pace. It's gone all the way for 6.
Yeah, he again attempted Yorker by Avinash Bora. I think that was a bit high to my liking, but the umpire called it that it was dipping.
It was close, wasn't it? Very marginal for that no ball. Important delivery. Dot delivery. Ilyas wants a wide. Umpire shakes his head. He says, you've come across a bit, so too does the guideline. Big moment.
Excellent umpiring, excellent umpiring. It was inside the blue line, the wide line.
Remarkably, he's left it 7 off 3. It's going to be more runs, and how many is the only question. 6 more. Kushi, he's doing a Logan Van Beek here. Stunning batting. It's the full toss. He's missed the block hole twice. Both have gone over the rope.
Very good batting. 2 full toss and 2 hit over the fence by Naseem Kushi. A good outing for him. It's a great hit. 2 sixes and a single in 4 balls.
Don't think the field is right to Kushi. It's actually right to Ilyas. The problem is there's only 2 men in the deep on the leg side. I know both of those were maximums, but you've got the cow corner and the long on in place. And that's the only place that Kushi's going to hit. He loves it through the leg side. And if Bahara doesn't nail that wide block hole out towards that blue guideline that you can see, he's going to get himself in trouble again. One more 6 could be fatal for Nepal. And it will be a wide this time, outside the guideline. Another good decision. The umpires, they're holding their nerve too.
Yeah, very good umpiring by the umpires here. That was outside the line, the white line, the blue line. Avinash Bora under pressure here. Has been hit for 2 sixes, 2 full tosses, attempting a Yorker there, attempting the block hole.
Desperately needs a dot, Bahara. This is hammered again, and it's going to be 6 more. It's the 3rd full toss of the over. All 3 of them have gone the distance, and Oman might feel now they already have enough.
Yes, 20 or 5 balls. Now, if can Avinash Bora finish it off with a dot ball or even a single? 3 full tosses, 3 hit for a 6. That shows the difference between the length.
That's how narrow the margin of error is for Bahara. 6 or 8 inches off 2 full, it goes the distance. Kushi outstanding, 3 6s he's hit, still has a ball to go too. Oh, he gets away with it. It's going to be 21 that they will have. It could be too many. It's well above average. You want probably 15 or 16. They got more than that, Bahara. Well, he'll be devastated. Well, that easily could have been 6 more. 21 Oman have.
Yes, well, Nepal required 26 of the last over in the league stages playing against Oman. Send in Vivek Yadav, Nepal. Tell him to hit 3 6s.
Well, stranger decisions have happened. I wonder who it's going to be. Firstly to bat and secondly to bowl. You'd have to think Kushal Mala's in the mix. Kushal Bertel, probably. Surely Bilal Khan is going to bowl it.
I think Bilal Khan is going to bowl it. He bowls those Yorkers at well at the back end of the innings. Well played Oman, the super over, getting 21 runs. That's a very big target for Nepal to chase in the 6 balls.
Kali Mullah is hugging Naseem Kushi like a man who's just won the tournament, the title for Oman. I understand why they went with Bahara Paresh, but Naseem Kushi against Lamachani, I don't think he'd have been able to do what he just did. He loves medium pace bowling, and it might have been one of those ones you might have wanted to adjust the bowler that you're deciding to go with as soon as you see who the 2 batters are. The matchup of Bahara to Kushi, I think, weighed heavily in favour of Oman. And Akib Ilyas in the end didn't do much, just that sole single. And it was the 3 big 6s from Naseem Kushi, including that one, that really have driven this game. Remember, there was a dot ball in there too. All 3 6s, all off full tosses.
Yes, 3 full tosses and 2 6s hit. That was another 4th full toss, but Kushi missed it, got the inside edge. And credit goes to Zishan Maksud.
Sparks something incredible, something unforgettable for Nepal, but Oman, they're in the box seat. The reason why they have made 21 from their 6 balls, that means that almost everything is going to have to go perfectly in this super over. I'm not sure where Nepal are going in terms of their batters, but I would suspect heavily it's going to be Bilal Khan to bowl the critical super over for Oman, and ironically, he's the one who very nearly conceded 25 or 26 runs that it was that Bibek Yadav required. 19 came from the first 3, and then Bilal Khan struck back, but with that cushion of 21, Oman and Bilal Khan, big favourites.
Yeah, they are the big favourites. Nepali batters, I presume it's going to be Kushal Burtel and Gulshan Shah, probably because he played a blinder of an innings in the first innings. And who will be the 3rd batter for Nepal? 22 required of 6. It's going to be Gulshan, and it's going to be Burtel to open. 22 required of 6 balls. The super over, the first super over that Nepal has ever played in a T20 international.
Well, isn't it just as well that there's 2 qualification spots for the Asia region and not 1? Because if this was for a World Cup spot, the Cardiac Kids would maybe be sending more than a few to the hospitals across Kathmandu, across Lalitpur, across Bairawar and Biratnagar and Pokhara and all across the country. I haven't been able to sit down for the last 20 minutes, Paresh. I think my pulse is beating well above 100 right now. But at least whatever happens in this Super Over, both sides will advance to the World Cup. But that doesn't mean that both sides aren't desperate to win this final. They want the bragging rights, they want the silverware, and it is incredibly going to be Kushal Bertel joined at the non-strikers end by the 18-year-old Gulshan Jha. He made 54 off 25 in the first innings, and that's why Monty Desai and Rob Powdell have backed their big-hitting youngster.
Yes, Gulshan Jha played a blinder of an innings in the first innings, 50 of 24. Kushal Bertel also started off very nicely in the first innings.
To get these 22, you need a boundary from the first ball, almost certainly. You need to put pressure on to Bilal Khan. 4 fielders in the circle, both of them. 2 in front of square, 2 behind square. So there's a short fine and then a short third. The men in the rope, 3 on the offside, 1 at a deep backward point, 1 at a deep extra cover, 1 at a long off. Then on the onside, it's actually the same field that Bahara went with, just long on and cow corner out. Where's Bertel going to target? Here we go, 22 to win off 6. Super over. Hit down the ground and gone immediately. Oman 1 ball away. Bertel could only skew it. So you know who. It's Zishan Maqsood again. Oman on the brink.
It was a dolly of a catch to Zishan Maqsood. He's not going to miss those. First blood for Oman, taking Kushal Bertel's wicket. The bat sliced on his hands, and look at Zishan Maqsood. That was simple catch.
These things are easy to say after they've happened. You're better with a left-hander on strike to Bilal Khan, who bowls that sort of tail away, doesn't he, at the death. That's what he's looking to do, and that's exactly where Kushal Bertel has been short. It's his namesake, though, Kushal Malla. Different spelling, yes. He'll come to the crease. The task, it's ever closer to impossible, to be honest. 22 off 5, and the 2 teenage left-handers are the ones that are entrusted. These are Monty Desai's young boys. Surely they can't pull this one off.
19-year-old and 18-year-old kids at the centre to face Bilal Khan in the Super Over of the final.
A reminder, Paresh, that I think it was in the second game, Kushal Malla, first game actually, he just faced 1 ball, he hit it for 6. What Nepal would give for that now, just to put some pressure on Khan. 22 more to win off 5. Perfect, Yorker. Wants the single, direct hit's going to end it, and direct hit won't end it. That would have been that. Malla almost stood like a deer in the headlights. Jha says, why didn't you run? And Malla says, well, I think I'm the one who's going to try and hit the 4 6s, the perfect Yorker.
Yes, excellent bowling by Bilal Khan. Almost hitting the stumps, almost creating a run out. But the ball didn't hit the stumps. Kushal Malla, he needs to hit 4 6s now. That is the simple equation. 4 6s, you win the game. No 4 6s, you lose.
Yeah. Unless we get some wides or no balls, that's all she wrote for Nepal. What can Malla do? Here comes Bilal Khan again. Hit into the leg side, and you'll be able to tell from the reaction from the crowd. No cheers. It's now a case of Nepal needing snookers. It's 22 in off 3, which is impossible if Bilal keeps his foot behind that line and doesn't bowl anything over waist high, doesn't bowl any wides. Oman are going to triumph in the most dramatic of circumstances.
I don't think Bilal Khan will overstep, or he's going to bowl a waist high full toss. He's more experienced than to do that. Bilal Khan, very experienced. No wonder that he was highest wicket taker in the ICC Cricket Men's Cricket World Cup.
Nails the Yorker again. This is outstanding. World class, and a punch of delight, a jig of delight into the air from Ayan Khan, who's run 40 yards in to collect the ball and congratulate his fast bowler. This is brilliant. This is Bilal Khan.
Yes, this is Bilal Khan. This is the experience that speaks out. And this is the difference between the experience that Avinash Bora has and Bilal Khan has. Excellent 4 deliveries that he bowled in the Super Over, Bilal Khan.
And the required run rate, it's out of sight. going to be Oman's game. No matter what Mala does with these last two, he smashes that one down the ground for 4. Great power, but no reaction. In fact, cheers only from Oman. It's been the most brilliant contest, the most brilliant occasion. But Oman, they'll be worthy winners.
Yes, it's out of the question that Nepal is going to win this game. The final of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup Asia Qualifier Finals. Credit goes to Bilal Khan, the way he bowled the first 5 deliveries, and the credit goes to Naseem Khushi, the 3 sixes that he scored off Avinash Bora.
And that's going to be that, wherever the ball goes, an attempted helicopter shot, and Bilal Khan, the ball's actually going to go for 4, but it matters not. Oman sprint onto the pitch. They celebrate heartily, and rightly so. And there is a little bit of silence at first in the crowd, and then applause from Nepal's fans who recognise what a brilliant contest they've witnessed. Vaya's butt, he had a woeful day with the ball, but he matters not. Oman, they've not just beaten Nepal once in this tournament, they've beaten them twice. This game is done, and they have run out victors via the method of super over. It was 21 played 10 in the super over. Bilal Khan, outstanding. Naseem Khushi, outstanding. Oman, outstanding.
Yes, Oman has outplayed Nepal in the super over. Just to start off the second innings, Prajapati played very well. Aqib Ilyas and Zishan Maqsood. And lastly, Naseem Khushi and Mohammad Nadeem played a blinder, even the Ayan Khan, to get to the super over. Now, after getting to the super over, Oman just erected.
Well, handstands, jigs of joy. I'm not sure Kashyap Prajapati is going to win any acrobatic awards. The match was tied, 184 runs apiece, but Oman have won by the method of super over. And I have to say, on the balance of things today, they probably only just deserve the victory. It's been a marvellous occasion for cricket, for associate cricket, for Nepali cricket, for Omani cricket, every fan that was here. Well, I doff my cap to you.